are giving this because you have faith and you have worked on, and I feel like you had very similar readings throughout the months. So I feel like it's getting closer, though. It's getting closer. So your financial situation, I do see getting better. Now we're gonna move to your love life, Libra. Let's see how love is looking like, and this is gonna be, we're gonna touch bases on singles and non-singles. Okay, let's start with the singles real quick. Single Libras, let's see how it's looking like for single Libras. So we got companion, so I do feel like you're not going to be single for too long. Alignment, abundance, yes, this is a confirmation, my love, that you guys are not going to be single for too long, and that's amazing. Also, it's talking about protection. At the bottom we got eclipse here. Now we're going to use just 3 cards, please. We're going to get 3 cards to make sure. Okay, we got the death card, upright. Oh my goodness, this was the 7 of Wands in the reverse, I think it was. Yeah, it was the Page of Wands. I'm gonna get one more card, to be honest, I lied. And then the King of Wands, Page of Pentacles at the bottom, upright. So you have a lot of upright cards, which is often positive, but we'll see. So I do see that first they're telling you to listen to your intuition. This is something that is always brought up to you, so please take it to heart. Now, second of all, I do see as well that you're not going to be single for too long. Most likely you're going to be having a companion as well. It's also showing me a black cat for some of you. I'm not sure what this means. This could be a symbolism. I will highly recommend you to maybe look it up, like what does it mean when I see a black cat, right, as a spiritual sense. Now, moving from that, going to the answers I'm trying to give you, I do feel like you're not going to be single for too long. I feel like things are going to be aligning, and you're going to find a person that is exactly what you want, and most likely it shares your values as well and your desires. Now, abundance and protection, I feel like this person is going to make you feel empowered. This person is going to bring you everything you ever wanted. Again, remember that we were talking about your abundance. This is a confirmation that also abundance is looking like in your romantic sense. Now, it's also saying that this person is going to fulfill every part of you, and this is exactly the person you were manifesting, that maybe you say, you know what, this person is not going to show up, but it seems to be that it's going to show up and is going to give you everything you ever wanted. I do not know why it's showing me a black rose, not as a negative thing, but I don't know why it's showing me that. Now, I do feel like you have been going through a lot of endings and failures, and being hard for you to letting go of attachment throughout the time, and this could also be causing severe illness. If not, this could also be causing mental health and whatnot. But with the 7 of Wands right here, you have been very courageous, and the universe has protected you, and because you have stand up for yourself, defending what is right, and continue to move forward, your efforts are now paying off, and you're going to be giving exactly what you wanted. With the Page of Wands right here, I do see that this person feeds and likes a lot of your creativity, and it's like it feeds you not in a negative way, of like your creative side. So this person is also a creative person in their own ways, and this person is always like cheering you on. So this is somebody that compliments you. With the King of Wands right here, this person has similar ambition. This is somebody that's financially stable. They could be a little bit older than you. If not, they could be very mature for their age, but it's somebody who's very courageous. They are very energetic. They could like a lot of like hiking and whatnot. This person is very assertive with their words. You have been encountering people, men or whoever, right, that tells you one thing but they do the other. So it's very hard to trust people's words when they continue to show you that they don't really fulfill it. This person seems to be very assertive. They're the total opposite of what you have experienced. So it is a very good blend of who you are, who you could be, because I feel like partners are to complement us, and we also are able to learn from them. So it's like a perfect combination here. So I'm very happy for you. I do see a lot of duality, so remember that you are two. You are like your shadow self and your light self. So it's understanding that there's going to be a lot of transformation, changes, and things coming to light as well, and also calling you out on not being afraid of showing who you are. Okay, Page of Pentacles right here. This is new for you. This is going to be new opportunities, new beginnings. I do feel like this seems to be a very stable relationship that leads to higher levels of commitment in the future as well. Now, going back to the non-singles, it's talking about here alignment in your relationship. This could be issues and disruptive energies. Going back to the synergy you guys had, maybe because of third-party influences like money issues, toxic in-laws, or toxic family members. And I do see like there's a sense of like he or whoever is gonna protect what you guys have, and they're gonna choose you for whatever reason this is, or whatever, you know, situation this falls into. And you guys are going to be actually have a lot of synergy again and getting along better. And there's a sense of like getting out of depression or helping somebody out of depression and standing up for what's right. And I do see like somebody here needed to defend the relationship or needed to stand up and say, you know what, I can't continue like this, we need to change. And I feel like there's a sense of like a very positive shift. Communication seems to be better. Being straightforward seems to be better. I do see like this person really cares for you, and there's a sense of like you both having again the synergy you guys had, sharing the same vision and sharing the same goal of long-lasting relationships. But remember that relationships, again, as it says, the eclipse is a mix of both negative and positive, and you guys have to balance it out. It cannot be perfect, although I know you know that. It's just a reminder. So I do see like this a sense of like fixing something or getting along better as well. Final message for Libras before we go with the angel numbers. Listen, it's telling you a lot of things. It's showing me a key. I would highly recommend you to look at what does a key mean in the spiritual thing, okay? But it's telling me here to be at ease, to focus, to not let your worries guide you, because when that happens, no matter how beautiful your life can be, it will never feel like that. So you need to find home even when it feels uncomfortable, and home is within your energies. Now it says right here to shape your thoughts and actually not only focus in problems, focus in solutions that are pretty much possible. Do not go cray and set such high expectations that literally you will need a different life to make it. So make sure to be realistic with those goals and shape your thoughts and shape what you want, and try to make a plan, because we need to find solutions. Complaining is for people who don't want change. We need to check what is not right and find solutions, and that's how you make things happen. To make it in reality. Again, they want you to understand that you don't have to be perfect. Things do not have to be perfect. Things are a little bit of both, and for us to understand it and to do better, we need to understand that, again, really understand that, and try to work with those two essence of whatever this could be. I do see that you are soon going to be enlightened to whatever this is, into whatever you're seeking. You're going to be confirmed with a lot of 222s, 333, and 1335 for some of you. Always insist to embrace your intuition, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice, trust in your gut, trust in your in your ancestors, in your angels. And if something feels a certain way, please double check why it feels a certain way. But you're heading towards transformation. There's things that you have to let go, there's people that you will have to let go of. And again, listen to the cards, especially if you take personal readings and you also get messages that you really do not want to hear. Keep in mind, the cards' goal is to give you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. The cards are not going to fulfill your ego in whatever you want to hear. If you want lies, you can look at yourself in the mirror and lie to yourself. So with this said, that's what they're telling you. Before I go, I want to give you actually I'm going to choose a different deck today. We're going to go with the Mystic Moon Oracle deck. Let's see what they have for you. And we have the full moon in Sagittarius, and it says the Archer's aim: embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in. Using the full set your sights high and aim for the stars, using the full moon's energy to manifest your dreams and goals. Illumination to gain clarity and strength. And also lucky number 34. Lucky number 9, we got the waning crescent moon. It says rest. As the moon moves into the waning crescent phase, it is time to take a break and rest. The card represents the energy of rest and encourages you to take some time for self-care, introspection, and meditation. Like I told you, don't let yourself burn out. And I'm gonna take that advice too, because I've been like that, like not resting much. But either way, thank you so very much, you guys. Have an amazing day. Sorry for the delay, but I'm just so busy, guys. But again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, and follow me as well on TikTok, on Instagram, and have an amazing day.